Good morning. Been an interesting one this morning. Kids are hot and cold all over the place. Just doing their morning tea, and they cracked it so much they chose out their little snack boxes because we're doing morning tea in our snack boxes today. I'm not going to argue. My son wants a sandwich, so hang on a sec. Oh, tell you what, some mornings are so challenging. I'm just going to give him his Cruskets. I swear, some days an ISO. Kids are awesome, they do their own thing, they're really happy, life is light. And then something kicks into gear and my kids just go crazy, and it's not their fault. I don't get like mad at them. But does anyone else find that some days are just awesome, and then other days you're just thinking, what am I going to do to make it to nap time? Or what am I going to do to make it through till dinner, bath and bed? So this morning I had this great plan that would get all our costumes out, play with them. They each put a costume on, had an argument over what they're going to wear, and now they're sitting down on their couches. So I'm just making them morning tea, which is a bit earlier than usual. They slept so good last night. Little man he was talking in his sleep. It's kind of cute. Yeah, it was super cute. So he did wake me, but I didn't have to go into like a screaming child and have to settle them. Some parents will know what that's all about. Settling a screaming child through to night terrors. So we're just going to take today as it comes. I'm determined to do some sort of baking I should say. I'd like to get some muffins made. You don't want muffins? Pretty basic, guys. He's got blackberries and crackers. She's got... You just said you wanted your snack box. Alright, so I'd like to get the house clean today and do some baking. Now, I had that fruit box delivered. Oh my god, I think this has been dropped on the floor. It's got a massive hole in it. Yeah, that fruit that came the other day in the fruit box. Apparently comes with like a 7-day freshness guarantee. I can say that after 2 days, I had to put peaches in the freezer. These are frozen because they literally were just going off. And I know peaches go off very quickly, but the avocados went off within like a day. Bananas went off super quick. The oranges were not very tasty, and the apples tasted bland. So I was thinking of doing some apple and cinnamon muffins today for the kids, and maybe even do some plain ones, because you know, who doesn't like a plain muffin that you can cut up and put some jam on it for morning tea? So we're going to do that, and we're going to clean this house because we're all home full time. This is cold. I constantly feel like this house is, it's not dirty, it's just messy. I just want to give it like a really good go over. My vacuum cleaner that I cleaned the other day, it purrs. It's so clean. And it's actually a bit quieter, I think, because the motor's been cleaned out. So goal today is to do a little bit of baking, clean the house, and just to give you an example, kitchen. I've got 2 baskets of ironing I want to get done because I'm literally wearing the weirdest combo because I have no pants. Well, I've got pants, I've got no shorts, I've got no skirts, and I've got no light pants to wear. I've only got like full-on pants or gym clothes. Now, saying that, I'm going to try and do a gym workout today. I'm going to do a gym workout today. I will do a gym workout today. Probably do upper arms. Something I don't like doing, but I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to eat the other half of this hot cross bun, try and make myself a cup of tea, and to be honest, just embrace how quiet these kids are going to be because they've got food in their mouths. semi-clean. This is my propagation station. I got this a while ago now when we actually had our old home. I saw these, fell in love with it and wanted to get myself some. I actually think these plants need to be planted now. And I'll put some new ones in to propagate and grow some roots. Oh no, that one broke. Oh, that one's been there too long. I think I might just take this out and give this a bit of a clean. I got this from I found this lady on Instagram. Her webpage is called Little Lush Jungle. I've actually gotten a couple of propagation stations off of her. This is the one I get asked most about, I think because it is in my kitchen and people just see it all the time. My kids are playing outside in mud. Beautiful. And she's actually given me a discount code, an ongoing discount code. So I thought this would be something really nice to share. She's a small business, but I thought it'd be nice to share for a Mother's Day sort of gift if you're wanting to get something. Now you're going to have to keep in mind that, oh, this is getting a bit tricky. With all the postage at the moment, you're probably not going to get all the stuff that you're ordering online when you say you should. I'm still waiting on my Kmart delivery that got placed 2 weeks ago, and that's just not like Kmart. So, but anyway, I'm going to leave all the details below for the propagation stations. She's actually got a really cool Instagram page, and she actually teaches you all about like plants, propagation, how to grow things that live indoors really well. And I love following her for tips. I just find she's extremely knowledgeable. So there you go. And discount code for my subscribers. Go check out her Instagram page, and if you want, treat yourself or get something for your mum or a girlfriend for Mother's Day. But right now I'm going to give this a clean. Something different, I thought I would try my herbs. So this one here, I think is tomato or cucumber. I'm not too sure which one it is. This one here is just a flower. It's about to flower, and it's actually got a pink flower on it. And then this is some parsley. My parsley has been attacked by possums at this house, but you can see how much cleaner it is. I couldn't believe how dirty it was. Just like my kitchen was. That's dirty dishes in there. That's all clean. That's all clean. And the dishwasher's on. Does anyone else have this with ISO at the moment? Oh yeah, and they're dirty up there too, by the way. But this is at least clean. That you just go through so many more dishes because everyone's home. Right now, I'm going to go plant these. No idea if they're gonna live or not. These two are succulents, so I'm guessing a bit more shade. And this one here is actually the same as this one. It's a beautiful little flower and it grows like a weed at our old house. So I'm going to go plant those in my pots now. Alright, so this is my pot that I'm attempting. This was my basil. It didn't survive, which really sucks. This here is cucumber. I've got down here, these are little seedlings of capsicum. These over here are tomatoes. Again, I literally just threw tomatoes in here. I did have something else, not too sure. These are my spring onions. They're doing really, really well. My mint, it did die, but it's actually coming back to life, and I can't wait to get that because it's nice in cocktails. And a few other plants I'll try to take clippings from. And this is my very, very, very sad looking parsley. The possum just comes in every night and nicks the tops of them. I actually just got my kitchen to a much better standard. I just cleaned all the skirting boards. Should have filmed it, but I didn't. But I've just had this urge now to clean my couch. Probably need to clean that little one. This is like the upholstery cleaner. As you can see, I suck up everything. But yeah, I'm gonna give our couch a clean just to give it a spruce up. Okay guys, I didn't film this because this is kind of a recipe I just made up and I probably should have filmed it. My kids were also screaming, so I didn't. But this smells really, really good. I didn't have enough apples or anything else to sort of flavour it, but I put in almond meal and just some cinnamon on top. And now that they have cooked, I'm going to pop this in. Oh, here we go again. Which one's doing it? Oh, little tantrum happening over here. I think they're just tired today, I'm not too sure. But I was going to make muffins, but yes, my muffin trays are being used. So I thought I'd make it into a cake sort of thing and I can slice it. I like that round kind of a cake, mainly because it actually cooks quicker than having like a one in a pan. That one actually has less around it. So anyway, it takes quicker to cook. These are going to cool down. They actually turned out really dry, but my kids were helping and I didn't want to tell them that they had done a couple of things. Not 100%. It's okay, probably needed a little bit more butter, but they'll cool down. There'll be some special treats, and by special treats I mean for me most likely. And we'll just carry on with our day. I shouldn't be doing this. This is far too hot. Oh man, I wish I got that on camera. I just took the cake out, I let it cool down, and I went to flip it and the whole thing crumbled. It's actually really moist, I just think because it's actually very dense. Like I try and pick that up and the whole thing just wants to fall apart on me. It's a very dense cake and I think that's what happens when you use a lot of almond meal. It becomes very dense inside. It's super tasty, it's very moist, so I am going to salvage it. I'll probably eat like all these little bits here because yum, and I'll put that in a container and nice for morning tea with a bit of butter or just by itself. Even some homemade cinnamon butter would be very nice. Just got one going down for her nap. Put down my gym clothes, finishing his lunch before we get ready for bed. Alright guys, not in the mood today, but we're going to do it. And I've actually got odd socks because these are the only socks I have clean because I've been working out a lot. I don't usually go work out that much. So I'm going through the socks. Tossing up between going for like a run and a leg workout again, which I enjoy more, but I think I'm going to stick to my arm one. So I've got some 5 kilo weights, but maybe I could do something like a burpee and then presses or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll come up with something. I'm finding this actually really good. Although I'm busy with the kids all day, this is just very helpful for, what they say, your mental well-being, me time, doing something that's not housework related, and I just get my break because full-time mum, I'm literally full-time mumming it. I'm not getting, I used to get 1 day off a week with no kids and I could just get a bunch of stuff done. I don't have that now, so this gym at home is my break.
Said I'm again, we gotta go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo. Yeah, snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40, they don't know, no. Got the Henny, you get cocoa. Smoke on Reggie, that's a no-no.
Alright, decided to finish with a run. Probably about 1k. And this is what happens when I exercise. I just get this massive burst of energy. So I'm halfway, I'm gonna run back. I don't know if you can see down the end of this path here. There's a guy working out and he's like stripped off his jacket and he's taking like these really funny poses. I don't want to film as I go past, but it's quite funny. I'm gonna head home.